Alright, looks like we got Groaning Storehouse. Let's go. Ooh, I can tell that they have Hex Rune because when the Cleric got off the gen, it made a sound. I see the killer over there. It looks like it's a Legion, and they might be coming my way. Unfortunately, my other teammate's over here, so I kind of led them to this teammate. They're using their Frenzy power, so I'm just going to try to run as far away as possible. Ooh, it looks like the Jill might have gotten them to miss a hit, which canceled their Frenzy power. That's really powerful. They're kind of running in this direction, though. Oh, they're actually coming for me. I just have an LT wall here, which is not too great. Oh, or they're not coming for me. Okay, I'll go start this gen here. Okay, so some general tips for playing against a Legion. The first and most important is to try not to group up on gens together with your other teammates, especially in the early game when none of you have been injured yet. Try to split up ideally on 3 different gens. And then if you are grouped up early together, like you don't know it's Legion and all 3 of you are, you know, sitting on a gen together, say like in Shack, you can try to body block the Legion so that they aren't able to hit your other teammates. This works really well in like doorways, like the doorway of Shack or something like that. But be careful because they might just cancel their power and go for you. So maybe do this if you're more comfortable in your looping abilities. So he wasn't able to get over here with his power. I don't really want to run back here because my teammate is back here, so I'm going to actually try to loop back around to the LT wall. I'm going to fake this window. Well, he didn't fall for it. Okay, it looks like I have a pallet right here, and it's pretty close to that Shack window. So I'm going to play this pallet. Ooh, switching directions. I like it. I like it. Okay, it looks like they're trying to play this pallet, which is pretty good for me because this pallet is fairly safe. You can see it has 2 fairly long sides to it. So this would require, if he wants to get a hit here, that would require either me messing up or him getting bloodlust in order to catch up to me. Okay, it looks like he's breaking that pallet, so I'm just going to run immediately to the Shack window. He's frenzying and I'm injured, so I'm not too worried. I'm going to try to window vault. I kind of messed that up. You can do a thing called window teching against Legions, where when you vault a window and they vault after you in frenzy, you kind of hide by the window, either like crouching right next to it or just like right next to it. And then sometimes they like move forward past you and then you are able to get the vault for free. Good Legion players will usually be able to suss this out, but it can work against like the average Legion player sometimes. I saw that this, I think the Jill was working on this gen over here, so I'm gonna go finish it so it doesn't regress too much with Ruin. Another tip for playing against Legion is it's a good idea to try to juke the frenzy hit. So it's very hard to 360 a normal killer's M1 hit, but it's a little easier to juke a frenzy hit just since they're moving faster and it's a little harder to control. If you are able to like get them to miss that initial hit, especially with teammates around, it can save you a lot of damage states. Similar to what that Jill did earlier. I think they kind of just did a window vault, but she probably saved at least me and her getting injured from being able to juke that initial hit. So if you're able to get them out of their power, that's huge. Another tip is to maybe not do what we just did right here, which is excessively healing. Just since the Legion, if like, you know, if you get hit with the power and then you mend and then you heal, it can stall out the game a lot, especially if, you know, you or your teammates are using pallets, which can create some dead zones in the map that you're working with. So I would just be careful not to excessively heal. It can be a good idea to heal sometimes, especially if like all of you are injured, or if like you need to go for an unhook rescue and the killer is kind of like proxy camping. I'm not saying it's never a good idea to heal against Legion, but I do think excessive healing, especially like right now, you know, we didn't have anyone hooked yet. It can be a bad idea to spend a lot of time healing, just since he can undo the healing that you do so quickly. He might have had pop since he stopped to kick that gen, but it looks like he's still coming for me. Man, unfortunately we have an LT wall and another LT wall here. Okay, he's frenzying. I'm gonna try to do the window tech again. Okay, yeah, see that's how you do it. I don't know why I ran back into him. Okay, I got him to cancel his power, but I think he's still gonna get me here. But I'm gonna use my speed boost and run towards Shack. It looks like he left me. He might have gone back to Hook or somewhere else. I don't think we ever did the gen back here, so I'm going to go work on this gen. Another tip is to not throw pallets if you are injured and they are in frenzy. This might seem like self-explanatory, but I feel like I've seen this so much when I play Killer from Survivors. Just since you just don't want to waste that pallet when you're already injured. It's not like a huge deal to mend yourself. It can also be risky to try to stun legions in their power when you're not injured. It can definitely work sometimes, like if they're not expecting it. Something I like to do is if I am looping the same loop, maybe like a unsafe loop, multiple times, like I'll run the first 2 times and I'll like fake like I'm gonna throw it and then I don't, and then like I might throw it the third time or something like that. If you are able to stun a legion out of their power with like teammates around, that's huge, but a lot of legions do respect pallets. Another thing is if you have, if you know that the killer has the iridescent add-on Eerie button, they will respect the hell out of pallets because they can just vault over them and break them. So never throw a pallet if you are like not injured and they have Eerie button. Looks like we're gonna get this final gen done. Okay, so we have 1 exit here, 1 there. It can be fine to heal here since we might have to go save this person. It actually looks like they're leaving the Hook though and they're coming for us. Okay, they're in frenzy, so I'm not too worried since I'm already injured. Okay, they are coming for us. Okay, I got him to cancel his power. This loop is pretty safe here. I actually should be waiting right here, because if he knows I'm just waiting, he might try to play the pallet. Oh, that window's blocked. That was really bad for me. I shouldn't have... I think I vaulted that window 2 times when I didn't really need to. See, now if he kicks this pallet, I'm just screwed. So he'll try to play it. It looks like he is... I might try to run for it, but this pallet back here is broken, so I don't really have anywhere to run to. Ooh, this teammate might be able to take a hit. They were not able to, but that's alright. Yeah, but I made the mistake there. I shouldn't have vaulted those windows 2 times when I didn't really need to because it blocked the window quickly because I was technically in chase. It looks like he's actually just leaving. They're either pointing to the exit gate or maybe where the killer is. It looks like the killer might be just letting us have this. Because even if they're chasing our other teammate, I think if they take 1 hit, they'll be able to make it to this gate. Okay, so I hope that was helpful in terms of some tips that you can do when you're playing against Legion. Biggest thing is just don't group up together and try not to excessively heal. But I hope this was helpful in some way. If you want to see, I have started a series where I talk about how to counter different killers while playing against them, so you can check out that series if you're interested. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.